Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to World of Tanks. It's been a while since my last World of Tanks video, I think. Well, I'm not quite sure about it. It feels like a long time, let's put it like that. Today I will not be playing. This is a replay from my friend Koen in his Object 263 on an assault battle on the Siegfried line. The Object 263 being one of the less alpha and more DPM tank destroyers on tier 10, also rather good mobility and very strong armor, as Koen will definitely be demonstrating in this battle. According to XVM he has a 39% chance to win, so he'll have to do a bit of carrying to get that win in. The team's already complaining about being in bad matchmaking or having a bad team, etc. I do still find it rather scary going over those tank traps myself. I flipped what's the Stridsvagen 103, or what is it, or I gave you 103, the tier 5 Swedish tank destroyer. Just I drove over it, it just bounced and flipped itself on its roof. So I'm still, if I can, I'll try to avoid those tank traps because I have some bad memories of them before the introduction of the new physics. So Koens is gonna sit on this corner and wait until the Panther 8.8 shows his face again. Shows his stunk rather. Koen has been spotted, but, well, you know, in World of Tanks, people don't really pay that much attention to the map, so there he is. Koen puts a nice 500 damage shot in, tracks the Panther, and he uses his repair kit to get away, which is a good idea, because I don't think, unless you have a very good repair crew, you're not going to out-repair the Object 263's reload. I was going to say WZ, but I'm going to say something about the WZ a bit later. It's the Object 263 that I meant. There goes the RT complaining about more on team. And here's an IS-3 all alone. Koen puts in his first shell, and the IS-3's gun really has no chance to contest the Object 263's armor. I think even with premium rounds it's going to have a tough time. Sadly, to get a shot on the IS-3, Koen have to come quite a bit forward, and that WZ managed to put a shell into his side armor, which is of course not as strong as the frontal armor on this thing. His frontal armor is insane, but the side armor is a bit lacking at times, as you will see throughout this replay. The WZ is attempting to side scrape, but gives so much of the side that it's just so easy to pin him. I don't know what he was thinking, man. Could have just, if he had side scraped better, he might have not been pinned, but then the only way he would have side scraped it worse if he just gave his side on a 90-degree angle, and Koen finished himself rather quickly. The scores are 4-5. Koen has 3 of the 4 kills made and on his team so far. He's already at 3k damage. The battle's been going on for 2.5 minutes. So as you can see, the DPM of this tank is rather impressive. Nice high roll on that Yak Panther 2 as he now moves into the cap circle. But no cap kill all, or not. He stops for a second, probably to get unspotted before moving in to the town further. There's the TVP, he's a good player on the enemy team, and Koen puts a nice shell in. That's the first in the tracks, the second one bounced, third one into the ground, and the fourth one bounces as well. You're not gonna go through the front of this thing with a TVP quite effectively. Definitely not with standard rounds as he was firing. So the IS-3 sadly dies to the 1-1 in the Actiga. Puts a nice shell and bounces the Actiga. As you can see, the armor is, we're already at 3.2k block. The 1-1 does put a shot into his side as he comes around the corner, but not much he could do about that. He had to keep the pressure up, keep killing tanks, keep putting out the damage. 4 kills and 5,500 damage so far, nearly 4k damage block, and we're about halfway through the battle. It's far from over, so there's a TVP again. He actually got tracked by the Stridsvagen. I thought it was a TVP the first time I watched this, but it was a Stridsvagen. TVP trying to get a flanking maneuver on or just running away. Sadly for him, he's still spotted while doing it, so Koen has a rather clear idea of what he's doing. And goodbye TVP. You tried, but you failed. So now he's just again waiting to get unspotted, so he doesn't take any unnecessary damage from the Stridsvagen, who might be pre-aiming this corner. The email 2 was last spotted next to the Stridsvagen, suddenly pops up in F3. The Stridsvagen has fallen back on to the valley, the dip, the lower ground, whatever you want to call it. And Koen's got a nice elevated position to fire on him now. And as you will see, he doesn't even get spotted because of all the bushes. Nice shot into the side, a bit of a low roll, but he'll get plenty of time to fire at that Stridsvagen. He's just going to farm him with his DPM. Just waiting for him to get spotted again. Another nice hit. Stridsvagen trying to face this way, where the shells have been coming in. Now, sadly, that one bounced because the Stridsvagen was facing this way. The armor on the Stridsvagen can be really troll. I think it would have been better if he had shot him a bit higher, because I think the shell went off the scoop to dig itself in at the front of the tank. I'm not sure, but as you can see, the side armor is quite easily overmatched. It doesn't matter what angle he's giving, that side armor is not going to hold up against this gun. Check, is this 130 millimeters or what is this? Yeah, 130 millimeter armament. And he's now at 7 kills and 7.6k damage. The Stridsvagen didn't fire at him, so he didn't get any more block damage. Although I think the Stridsvagen was one of the few tanks on the enemy team that would have actually been able to contest his armor with standard rounds. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Stridsvagen has if not the highest standard pen on any tank in the game. I'm not sure. Scorpion G pops up. He's thinking about going to the left, but then decides to just go around instead. Can he get that Radley Walters? Sadly, the Scorpion G dies just before he gets around the corner. And now it's the hunt for the light tank. Where is that D49? Where is it? There he is. Quite easily puts in a nice shot there, leaving him a devilish amount of health. And luckily for him, the Object 263 is a rather fast tank destroyer. If you were in a Jaeger here, there would no chance of catching up. But the Object 263 can't keep up, but it won't. The D49 won't get away as fast as it could if it were driving in another tank destroyer. I'm not sure where the D49 was aiming his shell, but his shell just went straight to the sky. I don't know. Maybe he just got scared by the fact that he got shot by the 263. And now it's just a matter of getting that 8th kill for the Radleys. Will he be able to pull it off? 49, as you can see, does only 55 damage to his front, even though being an open top tank. The armor on this thing is very, very strong. The Leopard one luckily only tracks the D49, which makes it very easy for Koen to pick up his Radley Walters. And that's the end of the game. So here we are in the post-game results. Unsurprisingly, this was an ace tanker for the Object 263, picking up a Radley Walters for 8 kills. Just lucky that the Leopard didn't steal that T49 from Koen right at the end of the game. A Top Gun, of course, for 6 kills. The Steel Wall for bouncing 3.8k damage, taking 14 hits, of which only 3 managed to penetrate. And then the High Caliber for doing 9.2k damage. Just 2 shots short of that magical 10k. But not only was this an ace tanker Radley Walters 9k damage game, no, this was also the game that completed TD mission 15 for Object 260 with honors for Koen. The mission objectives read cause at least 8000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles, so he put another 1200 on top of that, just to be sure. And the secondary objective being destroy at least 5 enemy vehicles, so Koen decided to kill 8, just to make sure he got that mission completed. And that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.